Well, what's up, Catawba County? Welcome to the Heart of Catawba, where community meets conversation. I'm your host, Tyler.
And I'm Laurel. Let's get into it.
For our first part of the show, we always like to go over our Catawba Current, is what we call it. It's local events, local happenings in our community. We got a couple different events going on this week. Laura, what we got going on first?
So definitely we want to plug Miss Taylor Keys. She's got her TK training and wellness. She has her Wellness on the Rock event or Rocks event at the Hum. It's November 8th on that Saturday. That is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. She's got a ton of vendors, some really amazing activities happening, live music. Definitely, you guys are going to want to check that out. It is a free event, and it's great to just get some education on what's going on wellness-wise and support your community. We also have a First Friday Art Hop here in Newton. That's 5 to 8 p.m., and that will be on, November 7th on Friday. So we'll have all these downtown Newton locations are participating between NOCO Arts and Emporium 23. We'll have a variety of activities, and we usually have Andy here, live painting. And then Three Little Birds participates. I'm sure many of the other businesses will be participating, staying open later, and just trying to connect through the arts. What am I missing? There was one more, right?
I got two more. But I'm going to go back and plug that video. If you're interested in the Wellness on the Rocks, go back and watch our first little episode we dropped. It's live on YouTube, live on Patreon. If you're interested in that, go back and check that out. The 8th on Saturday, we have in Catawba is the 21st Annual Veterans Festival and Parade. It is from 10 to 2. They'll have 60 plus vendors, food. There'll be games for kids, stuff to do. They'll have a parade that begins at 2 o'clock. So go out there, support your veterans.
Veterans. Support your
I
veterans.
just lost that bad. Your veterans.
Veterans.
Go support them. We love our veterans around here.
We do.
Let's see what else we got. City Walk Brewery and the American Cancer Society, they are hosting a Save Lives Shuck Cancer event that will feature a grilled and raw oysters, low country boil, pig picking, live music, silent auction. They'll have the bar open. I will be upstairs at Cranford Brothers Barbecue Bar, I'm sure, so come say hello. That will be from 3 to 6 at City Walk Brewery. So.
I remembered the event. I forgot.
What?
The other event is the Downtown Newton, what is it? Oh, crap. It's the Christmas thing. Christmas crawl. I don't know
that that week?
It's called something. Yeah, it's November, the Friday and the Saturday. It's it's like a Christmas crawl in downtown Newton.
Hang on.
And I believe they're pulled up. Yeah, I'm just keep talking while you find the details.
Yep, go ahead.
November 7th and the 8th, and it's in the daytime. Different, all the downtown Newton businesses will be open, but everybody's doing different things. Like at Emporium, I'm gonna have different vendors popping up. I'll have posters listed before them, but I'll have some people popping up selling different things. I'll have letters to Santa happening, a little mailbox that kids can come and write their letter and put it in, and I'll have some little free candy canes, and I'm sure I'll be doing some store promotions and things.
Absolutely, I found it.
Christmas crawl?
Yep, Downtown Newton Christmas crawl, November 7th and the 8th.
I think it's daytime.
It is. It's from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., the 7th and the 8th.
Cool.
Let's see. Stroll through the festive holiday open houses and special events hosted by downtown merchants. 2 Pink Magnolias, 3 Little Birds, Emporium 23, First Citizens Bank, History Museum of Catawba County, NOCO Arts, Pooter Pop Kettle Corn, Raised by the South, Refuge Designs, and Beauty Bar are the ones that are listed on their page. And more to come. So
cool. Lots of events happening
absolutely.
That weekend. And it sounds like they're spread out along the time too, so people can hit multiple things,
for sure.
Which is what we encourage. Like we're telling you all these things in the time so you can kind of show up and support everybody or just whatever fits best in your schedule.
Support everything local.
Support local everything.
Absolutely. I said it backwards, but
it's okay. It's the same thing.
Same meeting.
We're saying the same thing, just a little bit differently.
All right.
What's next?
Cool. All right, guys. Welcome to the Voices of the Valley segment. This is where we sit down with one of you guys and interview you, talk about your passion, talk about your motives, talk about your goals. This week, we have Mr. Derek from Little River Customs here sitting down with us. Appreciate your time to come hang out with us. We're going to be talking about a little bit about his story, about how he got started. Yep.
Cool. Welcome, Derek. Thank you for being here.
Yay.
Tell us who you are, where you're from. Did you grow up around here? Catawba County native? What's the word?
No, I'm not from Catawba County. From Lincoln County.
That's close enough.
We'll
Close
give
enough.
you a pass.
No. Ended up in Catawba County just because the shop was cheaper here than it was in Lincoln County.
Hey, we like
Cool.
it.
Yeah. But anyway, so we started, I started in 2016 out of the garage, and it was a completely different business then. It was actually making custom knives, and I wanted to put the logo that I had at the time on a hat and said I could do it cheaper than the other guy. And yeah, that's wrong.
That's how it starts. You're like, I could do that. Then you start buying all the materials, and you're like, oops, I'm broke.
Very, very broke. But the whole thing started just as I worked full-time in EMS, and it's a mental break to just not be involved in all of that, but you're still kind of involved in it because it takes up your time and gets your mind off everything else, and you can get lost in the work, and it's great.
Yeah. Creative outlets are definitely necessary.
EMS is a tough place. One of my best friends does Catawba County EMS right now, and he's told me a couple horror stories, I guess you'll call them.
There's more than
Yeah,
enough to go around.
so I understand a outlet
Oh,
to get out of that mindset for sure.
Well, and then on top of EMS, I was working or volunteer with fire department, and then eventually went part-time with the fire department. Doing that, I was working part-time with the fire department, full-time at EMS, and getting all this going.
Whoa.
You were just trying to kill yourself.
I was.
Yeah,
Whoa.
just trying to stress yourself out to the max.
Yeah. But then, it got busy, busy enough that it was a substantial income to, okay, I can actually make a business out of this.
Yeah.
And COVID hit, and that was a mess in itself. But got lucky and found a building cheaper than I'll ever find a building again. So
When did you find the building?
2020.
2020. Okay, wow.
Like
In the
heart of
middle of
COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And found it cheap, and so that's how we ended up here.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I
you're
found
right
it-
around the corner, too. Yeah. Here in Newton.
Where you at in Newton?
On 112 West 4th.
Kind of behind the church, police station church, that way, towards 321.
Near Athletic Reconditioning, where that
That's
used to
the
be.
old building.
Oh, you're in that building?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay. My
Yeah, that's who I bought it from.
okay, my aunt. Well, I guess she married my uncle, but they owned Athletic Reconstruction.
Oh, okay.
Or Athletic Reconditioning, not Reconstruction. You know what that is? They did football helmets and football pads and.
I'm a girl. I do girl things.
There are still little rivets all over that building.
Is there?
Yes. Every day we find some.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I got my helmets back in the day from them.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to sweep, and then it's like, where'd this come from? We don't use this.
That's cool.
So tell me about, I'm curious because I've seen a lot of your work, like with your hats and stuff. So I understand it started as like a creative outlet for you, but at what point did you start doing like the really cool fire hats? You know, like at what
are
point
sweet.
did you start? Yeah. Like when did you like kind of come to that idea and find out that market was there? Like, did you have a really big first order?
Oh, no,
like,
I
what does that
stumbled
look
into that.
like? You
Completely
stumbled into
stumbled
it?
Those are the best kind.
There was the background, obviously, because I worked in the fire service. And so I was like, I can make this. So I started making it. And
Yeah.
everybody liked it.
Yeah. Okay, so do you provide to like all like places all around here? Like tell us a little bit about your customization of what you do. Like how could people reach out to you and get something customized, and what all offerings do you have?
More than the website has.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, everything's on the website. 90% of it can be done right on the website. There's not even a reason to talk to us.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
You can
That's-
design it on the website? I was not aware that you could
That's
do it
sweet.
that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, we're all over the country as far as where we shipped. I mean, we're only here, and a little bit in other countries. I know we've hit Europe and Canada, and no, we haven't hit Mexico yet.
Okay. Very cool.
Made some
Okay.
shipments to Europe. That's sweet.
So tell us about a little bit about like some of the hardest things that you faced during your business. Like I know you said you found that building in 2020, but what were some of the struggles that you faced from there, and how do you think that you were able to like stay motivated to push through that?
The idea of the freedom that'll come later, because there is
Heard
none
that.
right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of it's just rolling with it. See where it's going to go.
Yeah. Just radical faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got to have faith
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. I'm trying to think what other things like, oh, duh, Laurel. What's wrong with me? Tell me about, okay, so if you guys have seen my website, I've been through a lot of transitions with my website and worked with different providers, and everybody's done a great job. But recently, I had Derek take over and help me on the back end side of my Shopify. So
Replug that website just in
Yeah.
case people don't know what's your website.
shopemporium23.com. Definitely check that out. But so he doesn't like to use the word expert.
No, not at all.
He just doesn't. But I think he's like, whatever the word below that is what Derek is. So tell us about how you sort of got into figuring out the back end stuff. Because for me, like watching you work your two screens and like you're like looking at these codes and all these things and you know what SEO looks like for people like me who are just creatives, I'm so ignorant to that. Like, how did you get into that piece? Like, how did you figure out you could tweak that?
Because I said I could do it cheaper.
And that's the root of it all.
No, I mean, I didn't want to pay somebody.
Yeah.
So the rabbit holes to figure it out are insane. It is not easy. I mean, it is, but it's not.
It is once you finally get there.
Once you understand the basics, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like I could teach you. You could figure it out in a couple days.
Couple days.
You got a lot of faith in me.
Yeah, not a couple hours. We're talking about a couple days
Hard
to
no.
figure this out.
Yeah, and I'm on the other end, like, I'd rather pay someone to handle it for me. So if you're anything like me and you need help with your website or your back end SEO stuff, Derek's your guy. How can they reach out to you for that? Just reach out through Little River?
Yeah, on the website, there's a B2B tab or whatever you want to call it in the menu, and it's all right there.
And what's your website?
LittleRiverCustoms.com.
Okay, cool. Because I swear, y'all, like, I could not have done this piece without Derek. And all of the Google, like the words, and like there's like a whole thing called like Google Search Console. I don't even know how to read that. Derek keeps trying to tell me, and I don't.
Yeah.
It's not clicking.
The algorithm,
Every
baby.
so often, I'll get a text message that's like, "It's looking really good," and I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about, but that's great."
I've tried to explain it the easiest way possible. I've
Yeah,
tried.
no, you have. You've put it in very layman's terms, and just sister is not clicking.
I mean, it's a lot of information when you're talking about the back end of Google.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
Like on average, like with your site, when I was setting it up, well, after it's set up and it's running, I'm looking at 4 or 5 different tools to try and figure everything out.
Yeah.
And well, not that I don't know it, it's just to put it all together and to read it, interpret it, and see what's working and what's not.
Yeah, because there's a lot of moving parts.
There is, and nothing is fast. Like you can make a change today, you're not going to see what comes of that change for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah. And I've heard you say a lot, like, Google likes this, Google likes that. Like, even just figuring out what it is that Google likes, and then, like, next month it's something else. Like, keeping up with all of that is too much.
You have to build the site for Google. Mm-hmm. I mean, you need to build it for the customers or whoever you're targeting, but you need to build it for Google. And AI. Oh, my God, AI. You have to.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole right there.
Yeah.
It's the same rabbit hole. It just got
Yeah.
Is
bigger.
it? I feel like it would be just so much more with AI.
They work together.
Are they?
They really are. They mesh very well together.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like he's saying, like, once you figure out what each of the things wants and then figuring out how to interpret that information so they work in tandem, then it becomes very automated and probably easy to like sit back. But that doesn't change. Like we were talking about before you got in, we were talking about like just the state of the world and the state of the market right now. Like it's in a really weird place.
Questionable.
It's in a very weird place. People are having a hard time buying groceries, putting gas in their car. I mean, we're coming up on Christmas and like, man, Derek, we're talking about this is a fourth quarter that we've never seen. Like September and October, we should have already seen some upward
Upticks.
trends,
Yeah.
and it's not. It's dead flat. it is so flat. And going into November, like we have these last 2 months, and I'm not even seeing an increase. That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, for sure.
And like we said, there's a lot of people that are not even going to make it through, the first quarter.
No, I mean, I want everybody to succeed.
Of
but
course. But we have to be realistic
there's
too.
a lot that are not going to make it into summer next year.
Yeah. And we have to be having these conversations and getting really real with each other. Like, it's one thing to like make yourself look really successful online, and that's what we want to do. I mean, we want to say, hey, we're killing it, we're doing it.
Sure.
But we also need to be having these authentic conversations with business owners and lifting each other up and saying, hey, like, these are my needs here. This is a really good time to plug North and Bloom.
Well, and just
Need to
helping
work on that one too.
Yeah.
just helping out each other in the community.
Yeah.
You know, if we all work together, that's, we talk about it all the time, but that's why we started this. If we work together and we can uplift each other, then therefore we can all succeed.
Yep. Again, with this saying, the high tide raises
all
all boats.
Close enough. Boat and a ship's the
Ships.
same thing.
Anyway.
For sure.
What other questions do we have?
Let's see. What questions do I got? Weird question, but take us over the last 5 years. What has your last 5 years of work look like, and where do you hope your next 5 years will
one.
go from there?
It has been crazy, ups and downs, constant. You're like, oh great, great month, great sales. Next
Yeah.
month, oh crap.
Yeah.
Negatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the last 5 years.
Heard that.
And all of that comes back to, talking about the SEO, it comes back to that because I've never, until recently, never put everything into it and set it all up appropriately. So the next 5 years, straight growth.
Yeah. That's good. Good to hear, for sure.
Beautiful. Yeah, the only consistent thing about the last 5 years is the inconsistency of the last 5 years. Yeah, okay, so I remember a little bit ago you said you started this in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming up on 10 years.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything special? Are you going to do like a limited anniversary 10-year drop of some sort?
You got to do something like
Yeah.
that.
I haven't thought about it.
People love exclusive, like, you can only get them one time merchandise.
We'll have to think on that.
'Cause
Maybe
I'm
we
big
can
on-
collaborate with Barbara in some way.
I'm really
I don't
big
know.
on that. Like, I would buy Vineyard Vine shirts, and I don't buy regular Vineyard Vine shirts. I always buy the
Special
holiday
edition.
or the whatever season it is, or whatever those one-time exclusive, you call them, shirts. That's what always gets me every time. I'm
I'll
a
have to
big
think on
fan
that.
of
I
the,
haven't put anything into it. I don't know.
Something to think about.
because they're like exclusive. Not everybody has them.
I'm getting up to plug this hat.
I was gonna do that at the end, but we can plug it now.
ADHD.
A little editing, it'll fix it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Can you edit me where I like hop and I'm like a fairy or
listen,
something?
you're
I'm
really
not asking too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going down this rabbit hole that Derek was down trying to
Rabbit hole.
learn Google SEO. I'm gonna be learning editing SEO. You know how long it took me to edit that little fire emoji thing right there?
Well, I know you said you were up till like 2:30.
What program are you using?
I use CapCut.
There's your problem.
What do you use?
Adobe.
Yeah, right. Dude, I have tried. Okay, so my mother-in-law's a film producer.
Okay, so get Adobe,
Yeah, I have it.
get ChatGPT,
Uh-huh.
ask ChatGPT how to do it, and you'll figure it out.
Man, there's so many
God, it's
buttons.
insane.
Like, and they all look the same. They all have the same icons. There's no words. It's just like, oh, there's 50,000 buttons right here. Click which one works. I'm like, pfft.
No, Adobe's not user friendly. Try, I think it's the Adobe Rush. The Premiere Pro, I think, is the main one. And
Yeah,
that's
that's-
the huge.
Yeah,
you
now
don't
I've
do that
used
one.
I know what you're talking. It's the Adobe. I don't know if it's called Rush but I know I do. I have messed with that one a little bit. It is a little. I mean, it's not a little. It's way easier than the Adobe. But I'm just so comfortable with CapCut. I guess I've been using it for a little bit.
You can do so much more.
I know.
Like I edit everything in TikTok because that's what works for me.
poor
I
thing.
know. I don't know. That's all it's like I'm the fastest at that. I can navigate which songs are licensed and not licensed. Like that's why the video I posted to our TikTok yesterday, that one stayed on TikTok, and then the one that I took out and put on Facebook, I had to choose like a royalty free one so it didn't flag us.
See, or you could go the route that I did and make your own music.
He did that. We didn't we? I mean, he didn't make it, but like Yeah, you did. You created a jingle.
I promise you I did not.
We talked about this.
Like the
no,
Emporium-
that was you.
Yeah, the
You
Emporium
created
song.
it. Oh yeah. He created whole jingles.
Oh, really?
We're gonna have to. We're after this. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, no.
Go there.
So I go to
No, stupid easy.
Motion Array. If you know what that is,
No,
it's a another site that my mother-in-law gave me that you have ad-free music and ad-free like stuff. You have video or templates that you can.
So you could make a song for every guest that you have on.
You're just trying to make my
He's-
stack of papers on my desk.
It's going to
just-
take you 30 seconds.
All right. Well, we'll definitely
Yeah.
we'll talk about it once we get this over for sure. Because I mean, I like
He's
having
got brilliant ideas.
I like having the more stuff you can do.
Well, the only reason I did it was obviously the royalty stuff's a pain to get around.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
The commercial music sucks. But then I'm like, all right, I can monetize this. So I'll
because you own it.
yes.
Boom.
So I did. I created a whole album, threw it out on Spotify, and
Shut up.
yeah, and then
People use it.
no, God no, nobody's using it, but
it's there.
I haven't pushed a lot into it. But then I also paid some extra to get it released commercially for Meta, TikTok, and all that. I think you can find it on TikTok already, but not Meta yet. But then
That's
I
wild.
can use it, whatever. And then if somebody's like, "Oh, I like it, cool," they use it, I start making money.
That's sick.
That is cool. Yeah, we need to explore that. I just had a question as we were talking. I want to go into Chat GPT a little bit. So there's just like, I think there's a lot of people who want to utilize this tool, but are not sure where to start.
I
Like,
think a lot of people are scared.
people are scared because
Of
they
it.
don't know how to use, and I think people don't know how to use it. Like,
Well,
people
I
are
was
using it
scared of
like
it.
Siri. And yeah, and that's how I started. Like, I didn't know any better. I just was at, but now that I know how to give it perimeters and things like that, talk a little bit about like what the important ways to engage with ChatGPT are,
Well, it's
and like
all about
what it can do
prompts.
for you.
Prompts are
Like, how do you tell
Yeah.
us how you use it?
Well,
Most often.
I knew nothing of ChatGPT until Andrew
Yeah.
and all them came around. Their little class opened my eyes to it, and I'm like,
Me too.
all right, there's a lot that I can do here. Yes, prompts are important. Hey, do this for me, and outline it. Cool, but conversate with it, like full on talk to it like it's a person, and you'll get better results.
I quit texting like things into it. Whenever I talk to it, I'm like, all right, like I go to Siri or whatever, and I'm just type or talk out this whole paragraph.
Well, and ChatGPT is gonna get bigger, and then this goes back to the SEO stuff. They just put out their own web browser. Yeah,
Who
Does it operate
ChatGPT did?
faster?
ChatGPT did.
Well, I don't even use Google anymore, ever. Ever.
So if you're not SEO and optimizing for AI in the next 5 years, you're dead. You're just dead. You're
Interesting.
gone. Because now that ChatGPT is going to have that, it's still very new. They're still working all the kinks out. But essentially, you'll be able to talk with Chat, and it pulls up in its browser. It's going to link together, pull everything that you need, and you never leave the app. They're already working on integrating with Shopify to where Chat can complete the purchase for you.
Okay, I've seen that little AI
That's
button in
crazy.
there on the back end, but
That's
I was
different.
like, oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Shopify's own thing, and it's not that great.
Okay. I will rely on
So
you.
you can just tell Chat that hey, I want to go purchase a shirt from Laurel's.
Well, no, like
account
you'll
or-
ask it a question. It's like, I'm looking for a pink shirt. And it's going to be, all right, I found these,
Here's
whatever.
a link to the Shopify
Right.
accounts that have the shirt that matches your description.
And it'll be like, okay,
Oh my
do you want
gosh.
to buy it?
That's
and you're going to say
crazy.
yes.
For a girl, though, the possibilities are insane. Like, if I
got
have a
so
very
excited.
specific outfit, like I need a ruffle collar, long sleeve, button down, floral print,
Or think
floor
about it
length
this way.
dress.
You took a picture of something, upload it into Chat, and say, hey, where'd they get this?
Oh heavens!
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have a field day.
Yeah.
My
Sounds
bank
like-
account hurts already.
That's where the
I was
AI
about to
is
say,
going.
sound like it's really about to hurt.
Yeah.
That's crazy. AI is, I mean, like I said, I use it all the time. It does,
Yeah.
it helps me a lot.
So I know you said talking to it like it's a person and getting optimized results. What other advice do you have for people who are just downloading ChatGPT for the first time, free version? what do you think? Like, how should they interact with that to make it the most beneficial for them, aside from talking to it like a person? Like,
Think of a specific task or problem that you're trying to solve and work through it. Talk
okay,
with it like, hey, this is my problem. What can I do? And then that'll get you in the flow of figuring out how.
that makes sense. So,
Work through steps.
So-
Don't try to do everything
Instead of just
all at one time.
instead of just going into chat and trying to figure it out, come at it with a problem that
Yeah.
you have that you need solved.
rather than, hey, do this for me, saying, here's my problem, here's what I'm working towards, what are some ways I can get there? Okay, rather than it have just a one-sided response. Oh, I like that. Okay, that actually is going to help me too.
Depth. Depth is key.
And it is crazy what all it can get to, because like I built a whole different thing outside of chat, but it's still chat. It took a lot of coding, and I'm not doing this for anybody else.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. I'm not doing it. But essentially, I set up a custom GPT, and I can ask it, hey, what was my top selling product for whatever time? And it's going to pull from Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Shopify
How
and,
nice.
give me the data.
So you don't have to
Wow.
compare all those things. You can just drop it in and have it compare.
And I can be like, what
That's
URL
nice.
had the highest click-through rate? And it's going to pull it.
Oh, wow.
But that was
Okay.
such a pain.
That's
But
smart. That's smart, though.
That's what AI can do, and that's what big companies are going to use it for.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
little guys can use it too. I mean, look at me. I'm using it.
Yeah. I'm
You
I'm
use
trying
it.
to use it. I'm trying.
I think it's unfortunately going to cause people to stay behind a little bit because the ones that are scared to use it are going to be so far behind once, like you said, it gets integrated, especially with the Google search engine and Shopify and all
It's
of
already
that.
there. People just don't use it.
They're going to be left in the dust if they don't get on board and quit being scared of it.
I also think that's sort of a generational thing. Like, there's a particular generation that's really not interested in that. And eventually, as all generations
I think
do,
it
they
come-
become obsolete. So,
I think it comes down to drive and how much you're willing to put into it.
Yeah.
I mean, my
Yeah.
mom, she was using chat before I was.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I stand corrected.
That's crazy.
And
Alright.
she created music before I did.
Wow.
She turned me on to that.
And what does your mom do?
She's a real estate agent.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good area to be utilizing those resources.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So like when she lists a house or whatever, they do virtual tour kind
Walkthroughs.
of things. Yeah. But she'll make a song for that house.
That's smart.
I like that. I like that. That's very cohesive.
Especially because some houses it's hard to fit like a style of music. They're
And-
like
and
that
that's
style
exactly
doesn't
it.
go with that house.
Talking about the commercial music and how it just sucks. So make your own.
I mean, and that goes kind of depending on the guest we have. We can have music that kind of coincides with them.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll have some cool jingles.
Laura will be working on that for you guys. No,
Who will be working on that? I might.
Cool.
We'll see. I got a full plate, but the goal is to eat. That's what we say.
True that. True that.
What else do we have?
You got any more questions?
Do you have questions for us?
Hey, you got any questions that you want to ask us?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Heard
That's
that.
cool. We're kind of boring anyway.
Very.
I
No,
talk
I'm-
enough for everyone.
I'm just a roll with it kind
Yeah.
of guy.
Yeah. Is there anything that you think is important or that you would like the viewers to know about you? Because I do love how we want to get people on here to show them, like, hey, not only is this the face behind the brand, but like, is there anything specific that you want people to know about you or like your history or your brand in general or like FAQs maybe that you hear a lot that you just want to answer on video?
I mean, for the most part, I try to stay in the shadows.
Yeah, I know. It was hard to. I couldn't even find your freaking Facebook. I could not find his Facebook forever, and I was like trying to like do admin stuff, and was like for North and Bloom, and I like could not find you. You are just a ghost,
It's kind of by
and that's
design.
how a lot of people like it. So that's cool. I support that. I wish I could.
Well, it's like I want the business to be the face, and I want
Yeah.
people that are reaching out for things. I want them to go to the business,
Right.
Because the last thing I want is my personal phone getting blown up all day long.
Yeah.
No, when I
Heard
leave work, that phone stays at work, and that's the end of that.
Oh, that's good. Wow, I can learn from that.
Yeah,
You should learn from that.
I should learn from that.
You leave your second phone at work?
Oh no.
You
No,
should.
no. I got the regular phone. I got the trap phone. I got the
Trap phone.
MacBook. I got all of it. I'm rolling dirty all the time. You call any one of those things, are gonna ring, and I probably won't answer, but I'll text you back.
But I mean, for the most part, once I leave work, customer interaction stuff for sure. Left at work, it's done, and I won't say all the time I'm working on something, but at home it's a very back end kind of thing. It's not a customer. I'll answer your email when I get back to the office.
Right. That's good. I feel like that's something that a lot of small business owners are missing is that work-life balance, like being really diligent about that.
And it's harder when you work at home.
Yeah.
Because when everything was in the garage, that was a problem. Like, wife's in there cooking dinner. I'm in the garage working. Come eat
Yeah.
dinner, go back to work. You don't.
There's
have
no
a balance.
separation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that for sure.
For sure.
Cool. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Cool.
You good? You good? Cool. All right.
Gang.
Appreciate you guys watching this segment of Voices of the Valley with Derek. Make sure you guys go like his Facebook page, go follow him on all social medias, go share his account, and y'all go show some support, guys. Appreciate you.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Plug. Make sure you go.
That's why my ADHD self got up and did it while I was thinking about it.
For all your custom
They can't hear you over there.
Oh, they can't.
He says, I'll mouth it, for all your custom hat needs.
Just overlay
Go
it.
shop. Little River Customs.
LittleRiverCustoms.com. I do love my hat. It's awesome. And then, so we did the current Voices of the Valley. Then we have the
And this part.
Patreon part.
Nope. And this is our part where we ask the county. We take our questions straight from our Patreon viewers.
That's
and
it.
This is where you can ask me and Laurel questions. You can ask our guest questions. And do you want to drop the guest that we're having? Drum roll, please.
Yeah. So we have, we will be filming with Mr. Eric 828, our local amazing food critic and guy who's been just popping around, super positive attitude, reporting on all of the amazing local food in this area. And I've heard bits and pieces of his story, and he's got a really amazing, just an amazing origin. Like,
Absolutely.
the pieces that he shared, and I'm going to let him get into it, but I'm really looking forward to having him on and like talking about his journey. And he's got his daughter, and she gets to go, and I keep seeing like Little Miss 828,
Yeah.
like her little placards and things.
She's so cute.
We're super excited to have him. So we'll drop this in advance. So we give you guys about probably 1 or 2 days to
2 days.
to hit us with some questions, and that leads us right into our Patreon piece, which I'll let you talk about because that's how people can get to us.
For sure. So go join us on patreon.com/Heart of Catawba. There will be, like we talked about in the last episode, there'll be 3 different parts. There'll be a $5 a month, $10 a month, and $20 a month. For $5, you'll get videos as soon as I'm done editing them and sent them to Laurel. She gives it a good check mark, and then I'll post them there. For $10, you'll get to be a part of that segment like we were talking about, where you get to ask questions to us, to our guest, and get those real, live, raw answers that you guys have been looking for and that everybody just wants to hear. And then the $20 a month is this part of the segment where you'll be able to get a personal shout out from me and Laurel. You'll get to plug your business, put a nice little flyer right about here, or just, whatever you guys want us to share about your business in a real quick segment. We will do that right here for you guys.
Yeah, and then each of those tiers gives you access to more and more footage that we have, like especially today's bloopers. I mean, every day there's bloopers, but there's some funny bloopers today.
For sure, there's some good ones. There's some good
Currently
ones.
sitting on a rug because I spilled coffee everywhere for the second time today. So if you're really interested to see how silly we are, you
Yep.
can get that exclusive access
For
as
sure.
well.
So make sure you go click all the buttons, do all the things. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
It's super, super free to share things and support your people. So go ahead and support us as much as you can and share comments, give us your feedback, let us know what we can be doing better, who you think we should have on the show. And we look forward to seeing you and what you have to say.
All right, guys. We will see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.